Today we're gonna build a house with only adventure awaits. So whenever a new pack comes out in The Sims 4, I love to test its limit by seeing how much of a normal functioning house we can build with just a pack. Absolutely no base game and no other packs. So today we're here in the new Adventure Awaits world, and we are gonna filter on just a pack and start building. So Adventure Awaits is the newest expansion pack. I like to go into packs pretty much spoiler free, so I've seen one of the trailers and that's all I know about it. So I have no idea what's actually in this pack, which makes it hard to build. I think the first thing we can look at is the wall patterns. Okay, that's not a great start. I'm gonna filter on show all and pray that we actually have stuff to work with. Okay. You know what? That's not that bad. That's really not that bad. We have some stuff for indoors, and then we have quite a bit of stuff for outdoors. Very pretty colors. Like, this is a very pretty brick as well. You know what I think would look really nice? Like a wraparound porch style wood cabin. Before we do that though, let's see if we have foundation. I mean, it does say contains new items. So yes, okay. Quite a few, that's nice. We also seem to have staircases. I've learned from my previous mistakes, I am not gonna build a foundation until we confirm there is a staircase, and there is. So we can build a porch, which is super nice. Let's see how much we want that to go around. I'm thinking it kind of stops here. Maybe we extend this a little bit. Kind of like that. So not fully wrap around. And then maybe we could do like a fake chimney. I also want a second floor, kind of like that. I am not entirely sure if this will work. I think it's a little bit too big. That, perhaps? I have a feeling this is going to be a good build pack, and I don't even know why. But just from the stuff I've already seen, I just feel like it's going to be a good roof. Oh no. Oh no. No, I take it back, actually. I take it back. I take everything back. We probably don't have a roof pat. Oh, we have roof patterns. Oh my god. Oh, that scared me. Okay, it's because it wasn't showing new items in the roof pattern, so I assumed there wouldn't be any roof patterns, which I hate. There's a roof trim! Oh my god. Oh my god. This is amazing. Look at how little packs we actually get roof trims for. All my dreams have come true. Every single one of my dreams has come true. That is amazing. Okay, I want a gabled roof right here. And then for the other roof, I want like a flat shape. I guess we could just do this and then lower it, right? And then we extend the eaves. I really don't mind that there. I think I want it a little bit higher. Yeah. And then this roof is not super interesting. So if we could add some beautiful little gabled roofs across, that would be amazing. Okay, I do think the whole thing needs to be smaller because we probably want some kind of yard. Let's put it over to this side so we could do a garden on you know, the part that is a little bit less busy, because this is where all the shops are, so this would be more private. Okay, it's a little bit smaller, and I think that's kind of the final shape. So let's start adding stuff. So I don't know if a tin roof was really what I was going for. We also have canvas roofs, but those are kind of like to make tents, I believe. Oh, that's pretty. That is an incredibly pretty roof trim. It kind of has like a double layer. Okay, wall pattern. I kind of did the chimney just so I could at least use the brick, because I don't know if I'm going to use it anywhere else. I love this kind of like warm wood. Okay, I think I'm going to do that. I'm afraid to open floors. Oh, okay. So we have two options, but it's kind of everything you need. We have like a tile, a stone, and then cabin flooring. So you can do your bathrooms and your paths, and you have wooden flooring for the rest of the house. Okay, columns, two options. We have this wooden one with a little detail, very pretty, and then that one. I think I'm gonna go for the wood, probably. Fences. Oh my god, they really spoiled us. And we have already established that there are, in fact, staircases. We even have two options. Crazy concept. Stair railings. Of course, we have the matching stair railing. Why just have, like, no interior furniture at all? Because usually when they focus on the exterior, the interior suffers. So we also have these. Do we prefer that over the roof piece? Oh, for sure I prefer that. That's cool. I like that. And we can put that on the other side as well. Again, foundation, we also have a few options. So now let's look at the doors. Of course, we have various options. Kind of like that, honestly. It's a little bit more modern, but it's pretty. And then maybe in the back, we can do that. Let's have a look at windows. Many options. Okay, I'm obsessed. I think that will fit like right there. Please tell me that will fit. Please tell me that works. That's so good. That's so good. Oh my god. Okay, I'm envisioning like renovated log cabin or renovated cabin to make it a little bit more modern. Let's actually do the interior for a second. Do we even have a fireplace? Yes. 3. What happened? Oh my god, that's so pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna put the fireplace where the fireplace actually belongs. And then we're gonna place the door over here. So we have our hallway. So I've kind of expanded the outside a little, which I think looks good. Here's the plan. We have a slightly like smaller living room, but we compensate for that by doing a very big kitchen and like dining area that will probably also be like a play corner, downstairs bathroom, kids room, bathroom, main bedroom. That's it, which means we can figure out where the windows go. Okay, I do really like the idea of these big windows. Let's see how that looks, because it would be great from the inside. Looks incredible on the outside as well. Let's do that up here too. Amazing. That's so good. Oh my god, I want to live here. Can I live here? I can't believe I'm considering putting in even more windows, but I am considering putting in even more windows. Oh, it's so pretty though. Oh my god, look at how beautiful that is. How does that look from the outside? A tiny bit crazy. Maybe we want like 1 or 2 less. Okay, now we're at the right amount. This is it. This is it. Oh my god, I am obsessed with this house. Ooh, spandrels. I love a spandrel. Oh, I see. Interesting. Not exactly what I expected, to be honest. I'm gonna use it though because it's in the pack. I don't know if it's my favorite, but I like using the new stuff so we get like a good representation of what is in this pack. You know what? I am super liking this exterior so far. What about... Oh. I mean, that's fun. That's definitely... Oh, great. So this is our only landscaping. Oh, good. I'm sure there's stuff in debug though, because it has a whole world. You know what? I'm gonna start by just placing a fence, and then we're gonna see what we think. Not bad, honestly. I'm just gonna see, like, if I... I'm gonna make like a little entry bit. So I placed a wall. I'm gonna place 2 pillars either side. Then we're gonna use that spandrel to go across, and that will kind of look like the entrance to a house, or like a little gate, which I think looks kind of fun. Be great if we could put like a sign up here. Do we have something like that? I mean, I'd say yes. Okay, we're gonna raise it up, place it like there. I mean, it kind of looks like this is some kind of like public place now, but I do really like it, so I'm gonna keep it because it's cool. Let's see what kind of outdoor furniture we have. We probably have a lot, right? Wait, can we put this? This can just be like on its side. Oh, would you put that on your porch? I feel like you might put that on your porch, right? Yeah. Oh, that looks cool. Outdoor furniture. Here we go. That. Okay. Oh, right. Right. There were like customizable playground equipment. And then you can like build onto it and make your own kind of like structure-y thing, which is cool. Water slide? A water slide? Oh my god, we need a pool. We need a pool. Do we have space for a pool? Okay, we need this to be smaller. Someone give me a pool. It's also an archery target. I can put that in the backyard. It's just like a bunch of activities. That's all it is. So we have a new diving board and a water slide. A built-in hot... Okay, what is up with this pack? What the heck? Okay, that's amazing. What is even happening? How is that all happening at the same time? I don't even know where to put things. There's too much. Let's see what kind of couches we have. Anything that would look nice outside. I'm gonna admit that this doesn't seem like it belongs outside, but I'm also just not gonna question it all that much. And then what about like a small half wall? Kind of like that. And then, ooh, we could do a platform, because I did see we have platform trims like that. And then this can be like a little stone thing. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna come back to this later, because I think most of the backyard and landscaping is gonna be debug, and I don't want to open the debug menu quite yet, which means we're starting on the interior. Let's start on the living room, because we already know what kind of living room stuff we have. Interior doors, not a whole lot. We do have an arch. Let's do this one. It is kind of pretty. What I do want is probably that on this wall. So this is our only like interior wallpaper, it seems. Very cute. I think maybe for the living room I want just like wood. What kind of lights do we have? Because we haven't looked at those yet, and that can make a house very difficult to make. Okay. I'm not sure what to think. Okay. It is, I mean, it's cool. It gives off a good amount of light. Better than this one. Let's size this one down. And place 2, maybe? So we have that. TV here. Do we have a TV? It says contains new item. Not a TV. Okay, we don't have a TV. We have a nostalgic entertainment system. So it's like an old gaming console. In that case, I would love like a chair right here. Should we have another one here? There was also a coffee table, which looks very cute. Oh my god, I am obsessed with this room. I am obsessed. It's so cozy. Oh my god, I'm getting all the Christmas feels. The green and the red. That is fun. It has like the paddles for the kayak. Ooh, that's cute. This one as well. Can we put that here? Just about. Okay. Oh my god, that is adorable too. Wait, how do I choose? I'm sure we'll get to use that somewhere else. Let's put this one in here for now. You know what I haven't considered yet? Other than that is adorable. We might not have curtains. Oh my god, look at how cute they are. See, I genuinely didn't really understand why this pack was being released in fall when getaways feel so summery to me, but I get it now. This is so like fall winter themed. Do we have indoor plants? One. It's very cute. I like it. Oh, that's adorable. That's pretty. Oh my god. Okay. We can put that in. Oh my god. I love this room. I love this room. What kind of clutter do we have? Okay, so this is coffee and tea. So you probably wouldn't put that in a living room usually, but I will put it here because we don't have a ton of other decor. There's a clock. Oh, with like the arrows. That's cute. Can we pretend that's like fireplace equipment and not kitchen equipment? Oh, we have more decorative stuff here. Sleeping bags, butterflies, signs. Okay, not that much, to be honest. These could be nice in the hallway though. That's like a good hallway thing. You know what? I think that looks adorable. Good amount of variety. I feel like stuff we haven't seen yet. Let's move on to the hallway. What kind of wallpaper do we want? Do we want that kind of wallpaper? Do we want more of like a woodsy vibe? Ooh, or maybe we can do that. That's good. I like that actually. Let's do doors. We've already done one green door, so let's continue that trend. Stair railings can be that. I think probably another one of these accent tables. We're gonna use this painting quite a lot because we have 3 options and that is one of them. A light. Oh, that could go nicely on the accent table. And then we'll do the plant. That would probably look really good. Size down. You know what? I like that hallway. That's cute. Do we want to go to the kitchen? This is where it might all go downhill. You know what? I'm scared because we had so much good stuff up until this point, which I feel might mean that that is about to end. From the amount of things that are yellow, it might be about to end. Oh, okay. A mini fridge. No counters. Oh, a smoothie tron and a tea kettle. I mean, that's fun. I like new kitchen appliances. It'd be great if they gave us a counter to put it on. It fits on the mini fridge. You know what we could also do? If we raise this up, we could make a more regular size fridge. You know what? I have ideas. We've gotten to the point in the video where I have to improvise quite a bit. Wait a second. Okay, wait, we're getting somewhere. Okay, these fridges were glitching quite a bit on the left side. So I have put in another little wall. Why is it still so dark in here? Even though I did, in fact, put lights in. Why do they not do anything? Okay, I'm just gonna throw some things under these tables and see if that will turn into something resembling counters. Because, like, realistically, we're only going to be eating, like, quick meals out of these fridges. So now all we're trying to do is make it look like a kitchen. Because, again, we're not allowed to use base game. Okay, but hear me out. If you, like, zoom out, doesn't that kind of look like a kitchen? So what I did is we have these mini fridges that hold the appliances. Then I raised up a dining table, used that as our counter service. And then underneath the table, we have 2 of these camper chests. One raised up. I mean, like, spot the difference. Isn't it basically a counter? It's sad though, because we were doing so well in terms of having everything to make a house. How about sinks? Okay, we do have a sink. This wouldn't be functional, just to be clear. I am aware that this would not be functional, but I am just gonna raise it up and then place one here in a nice gray swatch. Because, like, it's not a functional kitchen anyway, and this way it looks cute. I'm gonna use the other curtains, the little roll-up ones. I'm pretty sure they're more like a tent kind of situation, but I like them. Why is it still so dark in here? How far can I size these down? It's pretty far. Okay, we're gonna put another one of these in both of these lights. You know what? That's so much better. Would it look nice to have a little bit of wood here? You know what? I like that. That's good. That's nice. So we don't have a stove either, just in case you were wondering. There are bar stools. Is there a bar? Yes. Can we make like a kitchen island? We could use this. You know what? Yes, we use that. And then we have the bar stools. It's kind of like a kitchen island. I am liking where this is going. Do we want a rug in this area? Oh, you know what we could do? This one becomes the bear. This one's the fish. Because, you know, it's a kitchen. The fish, kitchen, makes sense. Okay, let's see if we can do like a few more clutter things. We have the tea stuff, which, you know, next to the kettle, makes sense. We can put another fan over there just because it's fun. Wait, what kind of... We also... Oh, you know, they're kind of teasing us, aren't they? It's like we were so close to having a stove, but no. We're gonna give you like pans and stuff, but we're not gonna give you a stove. All right, I really like that for a kitchen that is not a kitchen. It looks remarkably like a kitchen. And if anything, you can grab a quick meal there. So you know what? It's semi-functional. Your sim probably won't starve if they're here. Let's continue the wooden look in this part. And this will be our dining room. So we have a small dining table and a big dining table. I'm gonna do the big dining table. Really would have wished that it wasn't this big. You know what? That's fun. That's fine. Okay, so we have multiple chairs. That one or that one. I do quite like these. You know, that's good. We also need lights. Can I put 2? Yes, and then we can put that in the middle. A great centerpiece. Let's do that on that side because it's looking a little too one-colored. Size this one up again to put it in the corner. And I also really like that standing light. Rug, paintings. So I was gonna make this like a kid's playroom and also a dining room, but the table is so big. I think we're kind of done with just that. But I genuinely don't really have to try all that much because this furniture is so pretty. I can just kind of like throw it in there and it looks good. Let's do the second scary room of the build. Now that we definitely don't have a functioning kitchen, let's see if we can have a functioning bathroom. I fear for the worst because I just feel like it's really unlikely that we have so much like outdoor stuff. A full living room, like the amount of exterior like roof patterns and stuff, it's just not very Sims-like to give us fully functioning houses. So if we have a lot of stuff in other categories, it usually means that there isn't a full bathroom and there isn't a full kitchen. No, you're kidding me. Yeah, okay. Okay, fair enough. It is an outdoors kind of pack. So we have an outhouse. We really truly wanted to embrace that outdoor lifestyle, and we're gonna go for an outhouse. Where do we put that? Kind of want to put it here. So put it there, remove this fence, and you know, that's still functional. So we do have a toilet. Your sim just has to go outside every time they want to use the toilet, but not too bad. It just looks like a little shed outside. Showers. That's so pretty. And a tub. Okay, so we have the hot tub, but we also have that one. And we had the sink. So no toilets, but not too shabby on the rest of it. So I already spotted a mirror as well. Also incredibly pretty. I have an idea. If we put that on the sink and we size it down, doesn't it kind of look like a toothbrush holder? Like, clearly don't look too closely, but that's not bad, isn't it? Do you want these? I feel like that would be nice in a bathroom. I mean, they're apparently paper, which we kind of have to imagine that they're not paper because otherwise they will kind of disintegrate in all of the damp air that will be here. But if we pretend it's not paper, that looks cute. Okay, I'm gonna use these in the bathroom because I feel like we have to use them somewhere and I don't love them. So we will place them in the bathroom, and I think that might be it for the bathroom. So with the outdoor toilet, it is functional. There's food, there is a toilet. Is it perfect? No. But that does mean our ground floor is done. So I think we're gonna go up to our second floor. I am so curious to see what kind of kid stuff they have because it is kind of like marketed as a kids pack. So I'm just curious if there's any like indoor stuff for kids. Let's put in our doors. Maybe we'll go for a different accent color. I did see a bunch of blue as well. And there was blue on all of the wallpaper. Oh, we also had that very pretty like pinkish color. I think I want this color in the bedroom, and then I'll do this as the hallway color. Start putting in some lights. Let's do a lighter color flooring up here, just to go for like a different vibe. I do like putting like a few chairs and stuff. Let's put in the curtains. Oh my god, okay. I thought I might put in the butterfly and moth habitat, but where would you put that in a house? Would that still be functional if you size it down? Because it'd be cute sized down. Could even put it there. You know what? I'm gonna put it there. I mean, I think that's pretty good for a hallway. So should we do the kids' room first or... No, let's do the main bedroom first. So one thing we could do, we could put in another fireplace. We have this one if we don't want to do something too big. Let's see what kind of beds we have. So that one definitely looks like more of a camp bed, so we're probably gonna go for that one, and we're gonna pretend once again that that is not tea, but it's like candles and stuff. Hey, do we have a dresser? Yes, and it's adorable. Oh, it's more of like a kid's dresser at the state that it's in right now, and that seems to be the state for every single one of them. It's cute though. It's adorable. You know what? I think it's the time to go and look at everything we have, because there are things that wouldn't have been categorized and are incredibly cute. Like that. We have to go back to our hallway and put that in. Okay, I honestly, okay, I'm sad to say that this is probably a little too big. Crazy thought. Could we put it outside? Would you put that outside? Probably not. Am I gonna do it anyway? Yes. We also had all the workout equipment that we did see in the trailer. An ottoman though, so that's kind of what I was looking for. Very cute. Shelves. They're a little big. Did we miss any like obvious spots where shelf would look nice? Maybe here? Yeah, actually, I think that's nice. We haven't put this anywhere inside yet. Okay, this is starting to look cozy. You know what? I am actually quite happy with that room. It's cute, it's cozy, it's decorated. I especially really like this corner. That rug is really pretty. So that is our main bedroom. Okay, I made another very similar looking bathroom as the one we have downstairs, but with 2 sinks this time. So that means it's on to the kids' bedroom. I have very high expectations of this, but I probably shouldn't, because I've already seen that the only toys we have are the imaginary friends. There's kids activities though, so maybe we'll find something in that. So in this one, I think we should use the Curious Camper chest. So we also have the desk, which I do think is kind of for kids. That's a like really cute pattern on that chair. Oh, we have a pink desk as well. Right, so most of these are playground equipment, but we do have the paper crafting kits, which is definitely something you do at a desk. So we'll put that in. And then we'll do the dresser. I mean, honestly, when it comes down to it, there really isn't all that much kid stuff, unfortunately. And what we do have is more outdoors. So I don't know, would you like a chair? The chair is pink. I feel like that's something. That seems like it has a lot of like hobbies on it. Size it down and put it over there. I also don't know why I put this in. It's not like it makes a ton of sense in a kid's room, but it's like fun and colorful. Put another imaginary friend down there. Oh wait, you know what we could do? Okay, I'm gonna like temporarily go into base game, get ourselves a towel rack, put that on the height of the chair. Then we grab ourselves the imaginary friend, put it on the towel rack, remove it from the towel rack, put it on the chair. Because I just think that'd be so cute. Okay, that's definitely something you put in a kid's room, right? Yeah. And then, are they into archery maybe? Maybe they're into archery. And they're also into kayaking. Clearly. You know what? I feel like that's a kid's room. It's honestly a little disappointing how like little kid stuff there actually is for indoors, but it's functional and we have a desk and there's like a paper crafting thing they can do. So they'll have fun and I think it looks cute. So that is the interior done. So what we're gonna do now is I will open the cheese menu by pressing Ctrl-Shift-C on my keyboard and type in bb.show hidden objects and bb.show live edit objects. Then we're gonna type debug right here, click any of the options, and then we're still filtered on adventure awaits, but now we have every single thing that like appears in the world also available to us. So like any like hidden objects or like the trees and the foliage that is around this area now also available to us. So we can add some trees and stuff. So we don't have a ton of stuff, but definitely enough to kind of like go around and do a couple planty bits. Most of these we do kind of have to size down because they're so massive. Does that tree look nice there? Yeah, I'd say that tree looks nice there. Okay, that definitely upgrades the house quite a bit. I'm kind of like trying to figure out where to put this. Maybe we need to sacrifice this bit of like plant stuff because I want a swing set there because I think it looks cute. And then we have kind of like neglected the porch. Ooh, you know what you can do with this couch quite easily? Make it like a corner thing because it doesn't have any edges. You can kind of just like shove it into a corner and there's only like this tiny bit of weird pattern, but it's not even like glitching that much with the table. And then that is really cute. I really like that. And then in terms of this porch, if we size this up, does that look cute on this porch? Yes. And I'm gonna put one in this corner as well. And we haven't used that one. Do we want even more places to sit? Yes. And then I don't think we've used this one yet. And you know what we're gonna put on there? Ooh, actually, I wanted to say we're gonna put that tea thing on there again, but I have a better idea. This, if we size this down, raise it up. I mean, don't look under the table, but that's really cute. It kind of looks like a drawer. I like it. That's cute. Okay, I think that was the final thing for the house that I am really, really happy with. We started off great with the exterior having stairs, foundation, it's like everything covered fully. And then we were on a roll for a while, making the living room, the hallway. And our first real speed bump was when we got to the kitchen, having only a mini fridge to work with and 2 appliances that we can't even put on a counter because there is no counter. Dining room was another breeze. And then getting to the bathroom, I'm honestly surprised with how much there actually is in this pack. The only thing we're really missing is a toilet, and we do have the outdoor toilet to make it functional. And then the second floor was definitely a lot easier. I think the hardest thing here was to match all of the colors, since I wanted to do slightly more colorful rooms. A little bit less wood, a little bit more color. Would have loved like a few more toys and kids activities, but the kids room does look very cute with all of its pink. And then unfortunately having to go into debug to do some landscaping. But with the landscaping, this house does look very, very cute, and I am super happy with it.